So today we're going to go through a clean and disinfect process because we're going to play around. Cinder's come in with ringworm, it's just a fake role play, and we're going to go through the process of what would happen when we need to isolate that animal and what procedure we need to go through. So we've got some of our PPE on. We don't have a mask unfortunately to do this, or a gown, so we're just going to improvise a bit, but we'll go through with a nice clean. We've got our cleaning wipes, our disinfectant spray, we've got our scrubs and our cloths, and we've also got our mop and our broom in there as well. So we'll get started and we'll just walk you through the process that we go through. So usually I'll be wearing a gown and more PPE for this experiment, but for the meantime I've got my gloves on. We've got Cinder and we're going to move her into the cat carrier. So once we've put Cinder into the cat carrier, we're going to move her into our isolation room. So once Cinder is in the isolation room, we can let her out. We've got the room set up in here. So we'll just close the door behind us and make sure that she's all nice and secure. And then we'll check on her every 1 to 2 hours and just dose her, give her her medicine whenever she requires it. But we'll go through the PPE, the gown, the gloves, the mask, protective clothes and all that. And we'll make sure that we always have that on whenever we go into that room. So what we're going to go through first is that we're just going to remove all the solid waste first. So the bowls and stuff we can wash up and we can disinfect, but the food we'll have to get rid of. And also the litter and any litter that's been dropped on the ground. So once we've got rid of all the solid, we're just going to move all the bowls and the litter out so that we can get through with the broom and we can go through and pick up all the little dirt and debris, because we'll start with a nice big mop and then we'll go through and we'll start disinfecting all the other solid objects that are in here. So the walls, we'll disinfect and clean the bowls as well, and then the litter tray, and then we'll just the last step, we'll just leave a nice big disinfectant spray and just go over everything and just let it sit there so that it can soak up overnight and kill any pathogens and bacteria that might be on there. So just going in with the broom now and just picking up any of the solid waste or any little bits of litter or food that's still lying around. So we want to make sure that we get all the little bits and pieces so that we leave no traces behind. Pretty much just doing a nice big spring clean and just making sure that we stop the spread of any bacteria or any infectious diseases that still could be in here, and to stop it spreading to the other animals and to people as well. So after we've done the sweep, we'll just go through with our mop and just make sure that we're getting in all the corners, picking up and getting rid of any dirt and debris that still might be there. Alright, so we want to leave this to set and just to dry up so that it really soaks up. And then once that's dried, about 5 minutes, then we'll go back in with our bacterial wipes, and then we'll clean all the walls and all the doors of everything, and then lastly we'll leave it with a disinfectant spray, and then we'll put the bowls and all the litter trays back as well. So now we're going to go in with our disinfectant wipes, and we're just going to go through and just clean the walls, any marks that might be on them as well, and just making sure that we get all of it, because we don't want to leave any traces behind. Just making sure we get down here on the tiles. So now we're going to go in with our disinfectant spray, and we're just going to go through all the walls, all the doors, any of the cupboards, any other hard surfaces we can see, and just make sure that we give this a nice big spray over. So once we do this, then we can go through and put our bowls and litter tray back, because it'll be alright for any other patients to come in here now. So once the sanitizer has air dried, we'll just put back our litter tray and the bowls. We'll leave Cinda in the isolation until she's better, obviously, but this room is now fully clean and sanitized and disinfected for the next person to use. So that's all good for us.